ladies and gentlemen. So we're here today with Chairman of the Board, which is a video by this opinion that a lot of you have recommended to me after I did my Monopoly rap. So I did my Monopoly rap reaction like 2 days ago, yesterday. I don't know. I actually don't know when it came out on YouTube, but because I've got like a few videos planned, you know, all day, every day. But like this one was one that you all recommended to me, so I was like, okay, let me check it out. We just did the Monopoly one by the title of this, Chairman of the Board. It's another board game one, I'm assuming Monopoly as well, so we're going to be hopping right into this one. As I also say always, go check out the original one by the Stupendium. I'll have it linked in the description down below. I've already said that, but I'll say it again for new people. We are going to be doing all of the Stupendium's videos. I kind of just want to say Stupendium, but it's of the Stupendium. We're going to be like checking out all of his videos. So go ahead and recommend me a few of his videos. I will also say this, there is going to be a special word in this video. So if you find out what the special word is, start your comment with that special word, and your comment will go into, your recommendation will go into a special queue. That's special, isn't it? Alright, let's get started. You might also be able to hear the fun. I hope it's not too loud, shouldn't be.
Roll up and put down your controller.
You can see the skybox right here. That TV. When was this made? This seemed like 2012. Give or take 2012. It would be my guess.
Roll up and put down your controller. Forget the cut, the tabletop is what the cause of.
Alright.
Grab some paper and start taking down the scores. But don't forget
Yahtzee!
you're up against the chairman of the board.
Right then. Games night, everyone. What's up first?
Alright, we gotta go with
I know
Yahtzee.
what my money's on.
If you're into causing
Monopoly.
a family schism, consider some tabletop capitalism. A battle of balances, man, I'm so talented. Mobbing up properties, randy and callousness. Isn't much use for financial analysis. Banks are all frozen, the throes of paralysis. Golly, it's very nice crushing the isn't much use for financial analysis. Balances, man, I'm so...
Y'all know I'm a sucker, alright? For you know, I won't even. I let it play out and then I'll say it.
talented, mobbing up properties, randy and callousness.
Then I'll say it, alright? Just wait.
Banks are all frozen, the throes of paralysis. Golly, it's very nice crushing the parasites. Man, I'm in paradise. Give me a paradise.
Still going.
Am I blow, am I roll, am I
Paradise.
stolen, my token rod, crushing the parasites. Man, I'm in paradise. Give me
a paradise.
Am I blow, am I roll, am I stolen, my token right over the go, and I'm folding the dough, and I'm throwing it home to my portfolio. My monopoly grows, you won't trouble me, no. I'm a polished demolisher, dropping hotels right on top of my foes.
Okay, you need to stop. You did, bro. We just started, alright? We're 42 seconds. This is a 6-minute video. We're 42 seconds and you need to stop. First of all, I was gonna say I'm a sucker for these kind of things, alright? Talented callousness, analysis, paralysis. Obviously, it's very easy, you know. When you're rapping, you're obviously rhyming. But what I like so much is like when you're using the same suffix. Yeah, the same suffix. In this case, the analysis. I just go with that. Obviously, it wasn't the case so much here, talented callousness, but like it flows really well into analysis, paralysis. I'm a huge fan of these kind of like for me it's weird. The tiny things I enjoy. It's like the little things that I see I enjoy. It's like, yeah, all right, amazing. And then he just goes off. It's like, all right. Monopoly, you won't stop me, no. It's like,
and
obviously here, give me a paradise.
I'm rolling, I'm stolen my token right over the go, and I'm folding the dough, and I'm throwing it home to my portfolio. My monopoly grows, you won't trouble me, no. I'm a polished demolisher, dropping hotels right on top of my foes. If you stop on your boat on my property, know that it's probably honestly gonna be more than the cost of the whole of the global economy. So you should just stop and offer me all of your keys and your dog. Well, you could call it a robbery.
Damn it! I was just about to say it. I was just about. You stopped it. I was just. I was just about to say, where is he breathing? How? There is no breath. I can't hear a breath, a second of her breathing. Nah.
Like
non-stop. Say maybe there, but
so you should just offer and offer me all of your keys and your dog.
Dogs.
Well, you could call it a robbery. You can't afford an apology. All
Pieces.
your accountants would flounder and wobble. The top of my profits would boggle the monarchy stopping me. Take me to court. All that I'm making, I'm taking abroad.
Under the board.
So send me to jail and then pay off my bail with your rent. Not having your assets absorbed. Extorting the poor whilst cutting the cord. A community immunity award. You pitifully
Okay.
think utility. I've got the roads and the rails and utilities. So bring the waterworks. Your tears will oil the gears of my infamy. Kid in the living room, sat on the floor, imagining I'm on the cover of Forbes. I'm turning this city upside down, which really amounts to you
Flipping the board.
Now I know nobody likes a loose economy, but I think we can all agree on a community chest. Roll up, I put down your controller.
I won't pause it. Are we going to Scrabble? Oh, I can see Scrabble at the top. So, I hope I'm not presuming too much, but we're going to Scrabble next. Oh. I love Scrabble. I've already said this. I'm a sucker for board games. I really am. I'd much rather prefer them than honestly video games. And I grew up on video games and played video games non-stop and still play video games non-stop. But you give me a good board game, I play that any day over the week. Any day over video games. But Scrabble should be fun. Just from a pure lyrics standpoint.
Think you can beat me? Winning is my middle name.
I like that outfit too.
Does not make it a proper noun.
Have you heard the word upon the street? The nerds prefer our words discreetly, neatly placed upon a sheet when we compete. Words of fringes for the weak, a cheap pretender to the peak of words.
Rhyming
The
dictionary.
classic Scrabble can unleash, except you see it never leaves me satisfied. With standard boards to utilize, I play my Scrabble supersize. It makes the points
Get wrecked.
quadrupleize. There's ancient mosaics, not half as prosaic, cause when I am placing my time, amazing displays every play off foray in intrinsic ballistic linguistic forte. I'm a dictionary, kicking my score into space, or at least to the corners. A double what score is for four, but I'm playing for triple or more, stacking multiples up on the board.
Alright.
A pitiful, awful attempt to bore. Now the pen and the sword could never compare to the weapons I've brought before. 11 letters is all I need to do more for literature than Dickens and Shakespeare could ever have bought. My lexicon's better than anything ever attempted before, with
Okay.
elegant spelling galore. Whatever the letters you're giving me, fiddly glyphs I administer liberally. I play a Q or a Z like a symphony, giving you quixotry, quartzy or syzygy.
Damn. Bro. That look on there as well is fantastic, but like, bro. You lost me there. You lost me there. Like, alright, you're playing the Q's and the Z's like no one else. I don't. I've seen Scrabble championships. Those go absolutely crazy and mental. But
I administer liberally, I play it.
Quixotry. Syzygy. I know what a symphony is. I do play music, but a quixotry. Syzygy. We're googling that. I'm sorry. We're pausing. We're googling. I need to understand what he's even attempting to say. Like right now, I'm like 5 miles away. Quixotry. Defiant behavior inspired by romantic without regard to reality. Following a person you had one date with to the other side of the world because you believe you are destined for each other is an example of quixotry. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Q or a Z like a symphony, giving you quixotry, quartzy or syzygy. Slinging these nouns and verbs,
wizardry.
sticks and stones might be preferred. So to sum up the rhymes you've heard, face it, you couldn't find the words. Victory is mine, which uses all 7 tiles to get me a 50-point bonus. Roll up, I put down your
And now we're at Cluedo. Cluedo. Oh, Mr. Bean the game? No. The chairman off the board.
I thank you all for coming this evening. I hear the traffic was murder. I suppose
That joke was murdered.
Gathered you all here to murder has occurred, and I'll be first to shed some light.
Okay.
Now Mr. Black is on the ground, a victim of a crime most foul.
Aye.
I put to you that here and now, within this crumbling country house, amongst this strange and sundry crowd, a murderer is on the prowl. Leave it to me to tell you how the heinous deed was carried out. This melting pot has overboiled. Watch out, you'll get your loafers soiled. I've a dart.
Can I just say, right. I'm sorry. Some people don't mind me pausing, other people do. I kind of do as well when it's too much. But I have to in this one. I have to. It's just a matter of fact. Because he switched it up 3 times. He switched not just not just the outfit, all right? The whole style. The whole style, all right? You see the Monopoly one. The Monopoly one was bam, 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 just like rapid fire, non-stop. Then you had the Scrabble one. I probably have a Scrabble CD. Like one of the very first video games that I got in like on my PC was like a Scrabble for PC. But like the Scrabble one was very deliberate. All right, it was very crafty. You know, it's very much like, okay, I'm setting things up here. Jab, jab, hook. You know, that kind of thing. Like jab, jab, hook. You know, that's kind of what it was. And now you have this way. It's just like calm, composed. He's not necessarily looking for the craziest rhyming schemes, but more so he's jumping on that beat, like a murderer on a, like a killer on a person's. I was gonna say chest, but I guess they could really stab you anywhere. But that's not the point. That's not the point. It's just so different, and I like it. It's so different. All 3 of them are so different and so unique.
The murderer is on the prowl. Leave it to me to tell you.
Like just a lot slower and more deliberate.
Overboiled. Watch out, you'll get your loafers soiled. I've a dastard photo foil, and I'm not half a Conan Doyle. I'll tackle
Okay.
the clue to this gaggle room. There's no slagging to do when I'm tracking the truth. I'm an accurate sleuth with immaculate proof. I investigate better than Agatha could. Did the blagging and
Oh my! First Conan Doyle and now Agatha.
This manor is packed with all manner of tools. Although Hasbro have had the hatchet removed for enacting a plan for dispatching a fool. The plan that was hatched with both harvest and cruel. In the garden, the pantry, the parlour, the pool. The rooms will depend on the board that you use.
Yeah.
Hold it, I'm sorry. Know for certain that the culprit used the Colonel's old revolver stolen from the drawer that holds it in the kitchen. Finger itching on the trigger, chamber loaded. And I say I want it noted. Reverend Green's the one who pulled it.
Did he
I've
know?
got the gun, and I've got that
The
scene,
revolver.
which intended vindicate poor Mr. Green. With all that is left on the board, it would seem to infer that the murderer must have been me. Oh dear. It appears I have made a grave mistake. Roller, I put down your controller. Forget high rule, I'm a high roller.
Okay.
You must know with a blaster or a sword. But now, my friend, you're up against the chairman of the board. I tell you, if I had £1 for every game of Monopoly I've won, I could buy, well, another game of Monopoly, probably. I see you're drawing a blank.
Yeah.
Which you can use in place of any other letter. We should really stop now. I think we've done this joke to death.
Hello and thanks for watching.
I like it.
Thanks to Dan Bull for the awesome challenge. It was super fun. I'd leave a link to him somewhere, but let's face it, he's Dan Bull and we all know where he is. I'm about to hit 20,000 subscribers, which is crazy. So firstly, thank you.
He's at 500k now, but it just shows you. It just shows you, right? When you, my philosophy, when you do good work, people eventually will. It might take a while, but people will eventually see it, and I'm sure it's gonna only grow bigger and better.
You. And secondly, to celebrate, I'm going to do a sort of Q&A video because a lot of you have had questions for me. So if you've got a question, either leave it in the comments to this video down there or over on Twitter to me with the hashtag, whatever this hashtag is here. I'll think of one, it'll be really funny.
Okay.
In the meantime, there's some videos there or over there. There's a subscribe button somewhere as well. If you click that, well, that'd be cool. And this video is way too long. So thanks and bye.
All of you, subscribe. All of you, subscribe. Now this one was fun. I mean, I need to stop saying that because I almost say that after every video. That like at this point, it feels like people don't believe me. You don't believe me anymore. But I truly think this one was fun. All right. Chairman of the board. what? I like things like that. I like things like that. This is like the kind of thing that I like. Granted, I like a lot of things, so it doesn't really help that I'm saying that is the kind of thing that I like. But it's just, it's a flex tape. That's what I would call it. It's a flex tape. All right, it's a flex. You're like, all right. I can't do that because I don't have muscles. All right, when I do that, it's like, so I'm gonna hold it like this so you guys can't see. Like, yeah, like it's like a flex tape. You just show off a little bit, right? That's basically what it was. And that's exactly what this was. Like, as I said, in terms of the music, absolutely fantastic. But it's very unique as well. I can see why people would not like this, and I can see why people would absolutely like this. Because like generally with like music, you kind of want it to be flowing nicely. Let's call it that. You want it to flow nicely. Where it's like, all right, you start with one style and you stick with that one style until the very end. I can definitely see people be like, not my thing. It's too much all over the. I was gonna say all over the board. It's pretty much too much all over the place. All right, but I like it specifically for that. I like it specifically because it's all over the place. Because it's like, all right. So first we're doing non-stop Monopoly. With the monocle, you know, the fancy top hat, the fedora, Pepe fedora. I just going off like, oh, yeah, well. And then you go over to Scrabble. You've got the fancy, not really the fancy glasses, but you've got the almost like the grammar glasses, and it's like, all right, well. I can make anything with a Q over a Z. It's like, all right, show off there. All right, show off. Jeez. And then you go over to Cluedo. It's like, all right, it is me, Inspector Linksröder. Okay. It's like, all right. I did like the references as well. I'm a huge Sherlock Holmes fan. I'll say this right now. I think most people actually, no, you guys can't see. It's like right here, that red book that you see right there is a Sherlock Holmes book. I've got like 10, but that's like the full collection. Sherlock Holmes as a kid used to be my hero, so you guys can probably tell. And then Agatha Christie, shout out as well. I was almost expecting like a Columbo one as well, but I didn't really catch one unless, you know, I must have missed it. But like, this shows you the mind. And this also tells you one thing. He was very talented from the beginning. This was, you know, when he had 20k subs. And what I like, not just the flipping the board line as well, but what I like is the fact that, like, it just shows you that you don't need to have a massive budget to create a visually appealing video, you know. If this was just an audio, that'd be a different story. But obviously this is YouTube, this is with a video, but you don't need to necessarily have like this high budget to create these fantastic videos. You can see here, you know, with 20k, don't expect them to have like all the fancy gear. Literally just a pink backdrop, a top hat, you know, some clothing, I guess, and a fake. Is that a phrase in here? I can't tell, but just a champagne bottle, basically. Like, all right, and you have the Monopoly game. That's it. Then you go over to this Scrabble. Is literally just the glasses, the outfit, and a few pence, and like that's it. It just shows you, like, with just minimal things you can go a long way. Here, you know, the red wine, the candle, and the suit, and that's it. You know, creativity, which is exactly what this speaks for. Creativity. It is just very, very creative, and I think I've come to realize and appreciate that a lot about this stipendium. The creativity that he has, not just in terms of his music, but also in terms of the visuals, are just very, very outstanding. So from that perspective, I very much like it. Let me know what you all think. Let me know what you all I'll ask this question instead. Let me know which one you preferred the most out of all the three. Oh, Monopoly, Scrabble, or Cluedo. Let me know. I will see all of you, ladies and gentlemen, in the next one. Everyone, you are all a special bunch of people. I will see you all then. Peace out, have a nice day, and bye.